Let me say something which is going to annoy a lot of people. You do not need to learn machine learning to work in AI in 2026. And before ML purists lose their mind, no, I'm not saying ML is useless. I'm saying most people are learning ML for the wrong AI job. And that mistake is costing people months and sometimes years. If you are new here, I'm Ranajit, a staff machine learning scientist developing generative AI and agentic systems. I have built and deployed AI systems for companies like Microsoft, Samsung Research, and other high-growth startups across different roles spanning applied machine learning, computer vision, NLP, etc. This is about matching the learning path for the right AI role you would be targeting so that you do not waste time on the wrong roadmap. So here is what I'm going to do today. I'm going to break the AI jobs into 3 categories: ML researcher, ML engineer, and AI-enabled engineer. Once you see the difference between these 3, it becomes obvious for you why most people don't need to deep dive on machine learning to work in AI in 2026. So let's start with ML researcher. So ML researcher will typically have a PhD or very strong academic background. They work on new model architecture, training and inference optimization at the model architecture level. They work on loss function or evaluation strategies. They publish research and advance the field. So they need a deep mathematical understanding. They need to learn linear algebra, probability. They need to be strong at statistics. So if this is the role that you want, then you absolutely need ML. There is no shortcut here. Then the next is ML engineers. They train and fine-tune the models, but they are not inventing newer architectures. They build the training and inferencing pipelines. They work with large data sets. They worry about validation, bias, and different performance metrics. So they still need solid machine learning knowledge, but it is applied machine learning, not the academic ML. The last category is the AI engineer. So this is where the most confusion happens. The job of the AI engineer is to integrate the pre-trained models into the existing pipelines or to build the features in different products. Build RAG systems, co-pilots or AI agents, and they will focus on the inference pipelining instead of the training. They will ship the features which the users will interact with every day. So they need strong software engineering fundamentals. They need the ML intuition, but not the depth of ML which you would expect from ML researcher or ML engineer. They need the system level thinking. They need to understand where to optimize the cost, how to handle the latency, how to handle the safety, how to build a reliable system. So this is where most AI jobs are in 2026. Most learning paths assume you want to become an ML engineer or ML researcher. So they start you with heavy math, training the models from scratch, or academic style learning. But if your goal is AI-enabled engineer, then that path is a massive overkill. You are learning skills for a different job. For an AI engineer, your real leverage is strong software engineering fundamentals. Knowing how to integrate LLM, how to prompt an LLM, how to retrieve data from a knowledge base. What is a vector database? How they are used, what are the different optimizations that you can make, how to evaluate and monitor your system, how do you debug the system, can you make sure that your production system is reliable enough. So basically, you are not asking, how do I improve this model? You are asking, how do I make this system work for 1 million users? That is the shift. If you are nodding along and thinking, yes, this is the work I want to do, then you are aiming for becoming an AI-enabled engineer. And if that is your goal, then I recommend Interview Kickstart's Agentic AI Career Boost. It is designed for the people who do not want to dive into the ML research, but want to build real AI systems like agentic and LLM-powered workflows and production applications. It is perfect for software engineers who want to gain applied AI skills, but it is also very flexible by design. If you're a PM or a TPM, it will follow a low-code path to become AI-enabled. The link is in the description, and I have also linked a learner video here where someone who went through this course talks about what actually mattered, what didn't, and how becoming AI enabled changed the roles he started getting interviewed for. To be clear, AI engineers still need ML literacy. You need to understand what embeddings are, why hallucination in LLM response happens, how evaluation works, why model fails, where it fails. But you do not need to learn the manual derivations. You do not need to do research level optimizations, or you do not need to train from scratch. Think this is as a functional understanding, not mathematical mastery. Now that we covered what you don't need, let's talk about something that actually matters if you want to work in AI in 2026. So, 1, you need a strong engineering fundamentals. So this is your foundation. You need strong Python skills. You need to understand how to build the APIs and handling them, how to handle data, how to do error handling, and how to reliably build the system, how to do the versioning control. AI does not replace the engineering, it amplifies it. 2, you need to build with LLM. This isn't about clever prompts. It's about structuring the inputs and outputs, designing for consistency, handling the edge cases, reducing the hallucinations. This is applied engineering, not experimentation. 3rd is retrieval and context engineering. What is that? LLMs don't know about your company's data. So you need to know how to ingest the documents, how to generate the embeddings, how to use the vector database, retrieve the relevant context. This pattern underpins the most serious AI systems today. Then 4th is agentic AI and orchestration. This is where your AI stops being a chatbot, rather the agents can decide what steps to take, call different tools or APIs, trigger different workflows, execute actions across different systems. So this is how your AI becomes operational. This is actually great news for software engineers like backend and full stack developers or career switchers. AI does not replace engineers. It changes what engineers build. AI-enabled engineers are quickly becoming one of the most valuable roles in tech. But if you watched this and thought, actually I want to go deeper into the ML, then Interview Kickstart has a path for that too. Their flagship machine learning program is designed for engineers who want to specialize in building and training models at scale. No matter which direction you're upskilling in, there is a program built for it. Make sure you check the webinar which fits you the best. So if you're trying to work in AI in 2026, ask yourself which role you are actually aiming for. And once you answer that, your learning path becomes 10x faster. And if this helped, you will love the webinar where we break down the exact hiring trends in the US 2026 tech market. I'll see you there.